Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here with Sim My Life Part 5. I'm here with my sister Olivia.
Hello.
Hello. She sounds so sweet. Well, she is sweet. Although I am a sister and all siblings have their moments. Yes. Speaking of which, we just created the Barbie head graveyard because in the last part we were talking about how I used to pull heads off Olivia's Barbies accidentally. Yeah, but she got really angry at me. So what we might do is start off with Olivia getting a little bit angry at me after school one day. Like, I'll be up here playing dolls.
They look so creepy.
I know. It's so weird. They were just in bite-a-bug mode. I also have shingles at this stage of my life, sadly.
Things really aren't going too well for you.
No. And Olivia's going to come up to me and she's going to probably yell at because she's not happy with what I've done. Oh, dear. Oh, you're pretty tame just then. Oh, no. Now she gets into it. Like, how could you do that to my Barbies?
That is spot on.
Like, I'm sorry.
That's exactly how it would have happened.
I probably would just keep playing with them. I swear I cut their hair too once.
You also drew all over my desk chair once as well.
Oh, really?
You were just trying to make it pretty.
I know. I was just trying to make it pretty. But you're in a pretty good mood. I reckon you might go for a bit of a run. Do you reckon?
Yep, I think so.
Go for a bit of a jog? Because Olivia was quite the jogger back in the day, a long distance runner.
Yeah, they were training me. They wanted me to be like a professional junior at one stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Because I remember you were doing a cross-country race and girls at the start of the race like tripped you up deliberately from another school.
Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah, because they're like, we know this chick is really good. So they fully tripped Olivia over when she was like 13 years old.
Right at the beginning into the mud.
But did you
I
win?
Picked myself up.
Did you
and
win?
I won.
Yes. Yeah, you did. Look at
Yeah,
you
I
go.
did.
You're so fit. Just like, so sassy.
Apparently I know it.
Yeah,
With that look
apparently you
on.
know it. You got a nice gym outfit.
With that look on my face there.
Meanwhile, while Olivia's out going for a run, I think Mum was like out somewhere. We might get Mum to go travel somewhere because she's not home for this part of the story.
Oh, loves the outdoors. So that's exactly what she's like.
Yeah, she loves the outdoors. So Mum's going to go traveling. Maybe she'll go off to see some of her friends well, she wouldn't go to a nightclub, would she? She wasn't a gym lady. Although she was telling me the other day she used to be really, really fit and she'd get up at 6 a.m. to go to classes. Oh, she might go with Bella Goth. Apparently they're biffles in this LP.
The famous Bella Goth. I know about Bella Goth.
Olivia knows about Bella Goth and she's only played The Sims once. I'm so proud.
Yeah. You were calling her Cassandra in the first In My Life.
How did you... Okay, Olivia has this really weird talent where she never forgets names.
It is my superpower.
It is her superpower. Like, I don't know, comments down below if you guys share this superpower, but like, it's weird.
We play a game where Maddie or Deli will be like, can you remember my friend's sister's dog's, I don't know, something or other, and then we'll see if I can remember the name. And I usually remember the name.
She gets it every time. I ran into someone the other day from primary school, I think, and I was like, oh, do you remember what their mum's name was? And Olivia was like, Leanne, or whatever it was. It was so weird.
Works every time.
So while Mum's out and Olivia's gone jogging, are you still jogging around the place?
I think I saw myself getting to the shower.
Oh, let's get you over here doing something because we're going to tell you guys a scary story about our upbringing.
Not that that's scary.
So basically what happened was one day I decided to cut some cheese for myself. So this fish taco is going to represent the cheese. So pretend
more like cheese and fish taco.
Let's be honest. And then where's the knife? That'll do. So I got the biggest knife in the house
That you could find.
that I could find to cut up this cheese while Olivia was out.
And Mum wasn't home. I don't think our parents were home.
I think Dad was home. And
So she's this little kid who probably got a stool to be able to reach the, the kitchen bench. And then she gets a ginormous knife because she wants to eat some cheese.
And then I accidentally stabbed myself.
You can see where this is going, yeah.
And
it was more than that. There was a trail of blood. I came home to just this. It looked like a horror story.
It's pretty scary. So this is the blood droplets that I left behind. Just so you guys can see that. We're going to demonstrate in The Sims the story. So I pretty much cut my hand. So I'm feeling very uncomfortable now. I'm like, oh no! Wherever Dad is, Dad's kind of a little bit too relaxed at times, I think. Because he was like, oh no, we better take you to the doctors. Meanwhile, I'm like freaking out. Probably need a hug. Yeah, that's me having a whinge. Needing a hug.
Oh, well, you just cut yourself, so.
And it was really bad. I still have the scar.
Were you crying and
Yeah, I was crying.
very upset?
Dad, typical dad, just been watching TV. Like, please help me. And so Dad's like, oh yeah, that's fine. We'll take you to the doctors. So we leave. We're off to the doctors. We'll just go here together.
He's very calm in an emergency.
Yeah.
Very calm.
He's actually great in emergencies. So we're going to leave the house. But Dad's also not into probably cleaning up as much as Mum. So he just left the bloody knife on the table, and these blood droplets were like literally, oh my gosh, all along the ground. Like a trail.
Pools of blood.
Pools of blood. I don't know. You explain it better because you're the one
Cut
who
your
saw it.
artery, apparently.
I nearly had to get microsurgery. So there's this
It's pretty
trail.
bad. I mean, you nearly lost. I think you nearly cut a nerve.
Yeah.
It was very serious.
Da-na, da-da-da-da. Look, it's like beating like a heart.
Oh, it was so bad.
And no one was home because Dad didn't think to call Mum or you.
There
or
wasn't a
anyone.
note. There was nothing.
Nothing.
Just pools of blood
And you would think, what did you
a
think?
massive knife and a block of cheese.
What did you think the cheese murderer had come?
Cheese man. Oh, put some pants on, girl.
I mean, you don't look too upset right now, but you were. Anyway, that's the story of when I accidentally stabbed myself.
Yeah.
So
you have to Twitter your scar.
Yeah, I'll tweet it. Or I might even put a photo in here so you guys can see it. But yeah, Mum came home and she was pretty angry. Pretty angry. Let's go use the toilet.
Because if you were under his watch and then you've managed to pull out this huge knife out of the knife block.
I know. What about the time when you almost got hit by a car?
Yep, that happened under his watch as well.
Can you tell that story?
Oh.
That was pretty funny, but not funny.
It's okay, because I live to tell the tale. I remember, I think we had a slightly older friend and he was playing a video game and the little man would jump across the road. Just like 2 leaps and he would kind of jump over a highway. So I thought I could do the same thing.
So to give it some context, you're in a fish and chip shop, right?
Yeah.
And the
then-
video game was like an old arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this was a long time ago.
And there used to be like arcade games in fish and chip shops in what, the 90s?
Well, this is a friend, he had it. So I don't think it...
Oh.
No. Then we went to the fish and chip shop and then I looked at the road. I was probably like 3 years old and I thought, I can do that. So then I ran onto the road thinking I could. I couldn't do that.
Oh, no, you could not.
So there was this ute that just slammed on its brakes and there was smoke everywhere and I was crying
and Dad got like absolutely told.
Oh yeah, by these old Greek ladies just shaking their heads at him and like, how could you do that?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Oh, so.
And I choked on apple when Mum was in Europe as well.
Oh my.
Under
really?
his watch.
Oh my gosh, this makes Dad sound terrible. He's not that terrible. I think he had to actually shake you upside down, didn't he, to get the apple out?
Yep, that's the story.
God, you've had so many close calls. So Mum was pretty angry, thus why in this LP she yells at Dad a lot.
We can see the cracks in the relationship.
And they begin to form.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. She's like, how can you let a car nearly run into Olivia and let her choke and then let Maddie stab herself? He really wasn't that bad. This is over quite a few years. He's actually quite a safety...
He's good with safety.
Yeah, he's actually full on into safety these days. Maybe because of those experiences. So they were able to talk it through at this stage, and that was all fine. And yeah, Dad actually, speaking of which, is talking about creativity. He loved telling us to draw and get creative.
I think he was one who encouraged that in us the most.
Yeah, do you reckon we can eat these? Oh, you can't do anything with them. I don't think we want to eat the blood anyway. That's kind of gross. Although where we lived, there was lots of apple orchards around. So it's really creepy how that heart beats. It's like my organ came out my hand.
Just like that.
Da-no, 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 da-no. Oh, what a horror story. I guess Mum.
Oh, people should comment below if they've had anything like that happen to them. Any close calls, any scary moments.
Tell us if you've had a close call. We'd love to know. I'm sure there's been many. Oh no, we accidentally left this out, so that means it goes off.
Oh, right.
Mum really needs to go to sleep. I remember Dad used to stay up and watch TV a lot.
So many needs to take care of.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm terrible at looking after Sims. A lot of people comment, oh my God, I can't watch your LPs because you're so bad at looking after them.
Oh my gosh.
Shut the front door.
Right. I'm still pretty new to the game, so I'm learning as we go.
Yeah. If you guys missed out on the last part, that was Olivia's first recording.
And pretty much the first time I played Sims.
Yeah.
Other than to look over your shoulder and you tell me about Bella Goth and couple of things.
Yeah, Olivia's actually... Olivia, you were the one who told me to do the Barbie Let's Play.
That was my idea.
Yeah, so without Olivia telling me to do that, you guys would not have had the Barbie LP.
True story.
Now is your opportunity to say thank you. Comment thank you if you like that LP.
If you watch the last episode, you'll know that we both love Barbies. So I was like, oh, you have to do a Barbie LP. Yes. That would be the best.
Yes. You know that Barbie build has over 1 million views now.
No way. Wow.
It was so much fun. Anyways, Dad looks like he's needing to go to the old loo.
Is that what they do when they're bussing? That little walk?
Yeah, that's the little walk. Isn't it cute? Actually, do you remember the time when you ran away? Why? Oh, I did used to sleep in your bed sometimes.
That is so cute.
You're really stinky.
Me or you?
You are. Look at the green coming from your body.
Oh, that is pretty foul.
Your hygiene is really low. But do you remember the day you ran away from home?
I try not to relive that memory.
I'm pretty sure it was because Mum took your phone off you.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, I'm singing in the shower.
Yeah, which you do.
Which I do all the time.
And I usually copied you, so I probably would get up to try and copy. And look at all your trophies in your room.
Nice.
Sounding
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did run away from home. I mean, as a teenager, you know, you do teenage things and running away from home. That's on the bucket list for a teenager. You got to run away from home once.
No. We don't recommend you do it. Don't recommend that to the teens.
Let's just say I was probably only gone for an hour.
Yeah. Mum took your phone because you would go to school tired because you would be texting your friends at night, I believe.
Yeah, and one day she just had enough and stormed in and took it away. And I was not happy. So I took matters into my own hands and walked off into the rain.
And then when you were in the rain, you were probably like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. You turned back.
Yeah.
Did you pack your things?
Look, I probably didn't think very far ahead.
You just left. Oh.
I'm sure I wasn't gone longer than an hour.
Okay. You're nude. All right, let's get some food for you. You're actually needing some fun as well. What would you have done for fun?
Yeah, everyone needs to have a bit of fun.
Of course, I'm already eating. I think I've always eaten a lot more than you on average. Chubby
no,
kid.
I just don't get hungry that much. I forget to eat.
Yeah. Some people are like that though. I always remember to eat personally, but other people don't. Actually, I went out to breakfast the other day with a whole group of people and one guy didn't order anything. And I was kind of like, oh, is there something wrong? But apparently he just doesn't eat before 12. It's just who he is. And he's totally fine and healthy.
I heard it's better to have breakfast.
Yeah, especially if it's Fruit Loops.
Oh, yeah.
We never had these. This was like...
But each to their own. You know, if he's not hungry, he's not hungry.
We would never have Fruit Loops.
No.
That was like not
that
allowed.
Would be... No.
And we had really healthy school lunches.
I think we talked Mum into Cocoa Pops a few times.
Yes. And whenever we went on our holidays to Queensland, we would always drive, which is like how long? Ages, hours, days.
2 days in the car.
We would drive because flying used to be a lot more expensive than it is now. And Mum would always buy us Nutella sachets that you can like eat with a little spoon. And that was like the best day of our lives.
That was so tasty.
Like childhood highlight.
That was so tasty.
I want you to spend time with me. Look at my face. I'm just like... Hello, Olivia. Just watching my big sister. Looked up to you so much. Just wanting attention.
Oh, it's adorable.
Oh, it really is.
I think you did sleep next to me a couple of times, but you really move around. Like you hog the doona and kick and make weird noises the night.
Weird noises.
You go...
That's so funny. You like stay still, I think. I don't know. I don't notice what you do because I'm asleep.
I know. Kicking everyone out of the bed.
Oh, funny. Anyways. Oh, so funny. There was another time when you, Mum, and I, we were like driving somewhere. And I can't remember where we were driving. But for some reason, Mum got really angry at you and she actually dropped you on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah. And then Dad came along and picked me up and then we went off driving and then she called the police because I never came home.
And Dad didn't think to tell her.
Oh, that was bad.
So
this is pre-mobile phones, I think. It just, you know.
I guess
you
maybe.
Weren't texting.
But she like called the police because she went back to get you and you were gone because Dad had come home from work and picked you up.
That was during the teenage years.
Yeah, that was your fine days. We also had a trapdoor in our house between our two bedrooms. So back in the day, prior to this age, Olivia's bedroom was here and then she moved to this room later on. And right under both of our desks was a trapdoor.
Yes, that's right.
and we could actually crawl through that. Dad did that for us. That was so cool.
Well, he built the house, actually, so he could do things like that. Yeah. I think it was a little bit of wall that just didn't get finished.
Oh, no, but there was a proper little drawery door that you could, like, pull to the side. It was really cool.
It was cool.
It's pretty cool. So I'd, like, crawl into your room and be like, hi! It was funny.
It was funny. You just wanted to hang out, and I was like, who is this little person trying to play with me and my friends?
Oh, it's funny. Did you read much?
Yeah.
You look like quite the academic right now.
Quite the bookworm right there.
Look, I have a certificate.
That's very much how it is, though. Like, you just come in,
And
still, even today, and just to be in the company.
yeah.
Kind of like how pets do it. They just come and sit near you.
I'm just like a dog. Oh dear. Anyways, guys, we're going to leave this part right here. I hope you're having a lovely morning or afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and we'll speak to you soon.
See you soon.